Welcome back to my beta Minecraft world. I am 2000 Messiah, or just Messiah for short, and I am up here on the watchtower that I built not too long ago. And today, we're going to be getting back to building some housing here in Beta Peaks, because you know what? There are some people that I'd like to see, comment and claim a house for themselves. And so far, I've built a few homes, and they've been claimed already. And honestly, what's a town without houses? Now, one thing that I notice is most of my houses are built with, cobblestone. These two, and I think that there's two over here as well with cobblestone. Let me see. Let me. Yeah, those are cobblestone. Now that's the only wooden house. It's still got some cobblestone on it, but I wanted to spruce things up a bit. But I'm gonna build yet another home over in this branch of the town now, which I think is gonna be pretty nice. I'm obviously gonna start expanding down that way too. And as you can see, there's a lot more torches in this area now, because I decided I was gonna be expanding my building, and I was honestly a little lazy on lighting up some of this stuff. And one might say this is a bit paranoid torch placement, and I might tend to agree, but I've been got by too many creepers at this point. So yeah, I streamed over the weekend, and the one thing that I streamed was me placing down a whole bunch of torches. But today I'm going to be building a house right here, and it's going to be a much larger home than the ones over there and there and there. Not as big as that one though, but a decent little house that people can, if someone wants to claim it, it'd be pretty nice. Now, I'm up to my usual antics. I didn't really plan this out, but I'm hoping that I can get a decent home going. Right. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good. Yeah, sure. But, as usual, I hope you had yourself a good day. Maybe I like to cut the corners off of builds sometimes, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you had a good day as usual. Is that a bet? Oh man, I'm bad at counting, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I want to go over one more. Keep it an odd number. You know what? I'm actually thinking this might be a little apartment complex. Not an apartment complex, but a little apartment building. Maybe I want there to be 4 homes. It's a shame when even in Minecraft you gotta get an apartment because housing isn't affordable. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Make a nice little apartment. Didn't be too bad. I'm pretty hyped for that. That's honestly, it's the first time ever. I've never really built an apartment before in Minecraft, funnily enough, so I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, and then we'll split it down the middle this way, right? Hold on. I gotta find the middle first. This gotta be the middle, right? Oh no, never mind. I was woefully off. Actually, no, I might have been off by just 1. Yeah, and then this is... Okay, yeah, now there we go. That's the middle. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good day. I tend to not finish my thoughts sometimes. I get distracted, especially when I'm trying to build, and I'm not very good at it. I have to put all my brain power into what I'm doing sometimes, or else I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna know what's going on. But I hope everyone is having themselves a good day, and I've been chilling. I've been watching basketball a lot lately. The playoffs started, and I'm rooting for the Knicks, the New York Knicks. That's my team, in case you were wondering. And basketball is indeed my favorite sport. I like baseball, but it's hard to watch baseball when you're a Mets fan right now, and they just lost 11 games in a row, and they're owners of the worst record in baseball despite spending millions. So yeah, that's that. That's been eating away at me, annoyingly so. But yeah, I'm trying here. It's hard being a Mets fan. It's hard being a New York sports fan in general. This is why my football team is the Packers, because after being a New York sports fan for so long, I just decided I deserve to have a team that's actually good, sometimes. So that's my little treat to myself, is I don't like the Jets. But I don't really have any other sports that and I don't even really keep up with football like that. I don't really care for football. I honestly, football has never been a sport of mine that I cared about, mostly because I'm not a very large person, so it doesn't feel like something I could have ever played in high school. I mean, if I did, I probably would have been maybe a tight end or a corner. I probably could have been a corner. But really, I don't know. Like, I don't do any of that. Now I don't even play sports anymore. I'm washed. I feel like I'm old now. Sports are not in my bag the way they used to be. I just watch and yell at the TV. That's how I know I'm getting old, honestly. That's what my grandfather used to do. That's what my dad used to do. Like, you've reached unk territory when all you do is, your main hobby is sitting down yelling at your sports team like they can hear you, coaching from the sidelines. But this is good. All right, that's good. I think I want this to be the ceiling. So yeah, this is an apartment now, I guess. I want like there to be 2 floors to this apartment, so that leaves us with 4 rooms for people to claim in the comments if they'd like to live in this town. Here you go, a nice apartment building. Home ownership is hard. Just get yourself an apartment. We'll see. I don't know if I don't know who owns these apartments, but I hope they're reputable and they take care of they take care of any issues you might have. But I'm doing my thing. I'm chilling. I really am just vibing these days. I don't have too much crazy going on. I'm just kind of doing my thing. I'm glad I'm not. I feel like I made a few videos a few months ago about being sad and having no hope, and now things just kind of been looking up for me. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, how couldn't I be? It was looking bleak for me there for a moment, but that cave noise is really finicky. It's like, hey, there's a little bit of air below the floor you're on. Also, let me light this up here. Or unspeakable horrors spawn in here. Also, I don't think this is the right. Yeah. There you go. The wall is here, I want to say. Here. Yep. Alright, that's good. That looks good enough for me. Just needed to know what was where. I also need to figure out. Actually, never mind. I have it kind of figured out. I was gonna say, how do you get up to the second floor? I think, maybe you'll just put some stairs on the side, and there'll be like an entrance on the side for these. Not a bad idea, I think. But let me light these all up. I lit this up, but I don't think I lit it up very well. Give me a second. I feel like I placed torches pretty tackily. Is that a word? Tackily? It's pretty tacky. That's all I'm saying. I don't place the torches that I placed don't end up looking very good. Oh, look at that. That looks nice. The Beta Peaks with the moon behind it. Kind of sick. Not gonna lie. Hold on. This might be a thumbnail image. Give me like 5 seconds. It took a little bit longer than I thought getting those thumbnail pictures, but I'm sure it's fine. I actually just hit my mic just now. Hope it's not too loud and it didn't alarm you. But I'm a bit clumsy. I'm not, I don't pay attention very well sometimes to the space around me. But yeah, I took a bunch of thumbnail pictures and I'm probably not even gonna use them for this video, so it'd be like that. But I need a good thumbnail picture every now and again. Yeah, let me get the entrance to the top floor here. These apartments on the side. Yeah, and then you come up here and the door is this way. And then we're gonna do that on the other side as well. How'd I start this? Okay, yeah, okay. I know now. I want to make this symmetrical, if possible. And then you can't just fall off once you get to the top of this thing. Fall off in general. This here. I'll put it on the other side as well. Because we gotta be responsible with the with this apartment complex. You can't have people falling down your stairway and breaking limbs, and then you get sued a whole bunch. So you might as well put this down now. Some fences set up in a little bit for that as well. But first I want to get the entrance to this thing squared away. Actually run out of wood now, so I gotta go get some down in the tree farm. Give me 1 second, I'll be back. Look at that. We're getting there. It ain't the prettiest building in the world, but I mean, look at my buildings. None of them are that pretty. Well, I say this all the time. That blacksmith shop, I don't care. That's my best build I think I've ever made in my entire life. Alright, I did some lumberjack work, and now here I am with the wood. And I'm gonna finish building up this bizarre apartment complex that I honestly didn't plan on. I was gonna build like some houses, like maybe one big house, or but I get to add more living while saving some space. So I mean, not too bad actually. Ooh, I just got a decent idea. If I gave this like like the typical like Minecraft house roof kind of thing on each apartment, means I might need to get, actually I know I'm not gonna be able to fit all, or I know I'm gonna definitely need more cobblestone for this, but I have a bunch in this chest over here, so that's taken care of. Just gotta grab it, and then I just have to, I also am gonna have to make some fences, so I might as well go over here now and get that done. Alright, I got some fences, I got some doors. This is gonna be a decent little apartment complex. I think people are gonna be busting down doors to get in these spots here, I'll tell you. And in particular, 4 doors that I have up here. Do a little parkour to get around this. There you go. Little fences up on the side here. Even though they don't connect, it feels like I gotta do it anyway. Hit one of these. Boom. Isn't it beautiful? It's wonderful. Not really. I mean, it doesn't look bad though, so keeping it, that's the railing. That way you can't fall off with these because they're full blocks still. You can't even accidentally fall off them, so. Oh, that's all I'm saying. I gotta light this up in here. Well. Alright, so this is it. This is our nice little apartment complex. I actually think this is really cool, all things considered. I didn't really think I didn't plan this, but that's a nice looking apartment, honestly. Only thing I have to do is go to the bottom floors and put, you know, well, actually, I have two things I have to do. I have to put more torches on the roof there so mobs don't spawn on it. And then I have to go put flooring down in the bottom floors there. But that shouldn't be too hard to do. And then that'll be it for today's video. Give me 1 second. I don't need that. I need torches. I don't know where I put them. Well, you know what? I'm just going to make new torches because I know I have torches somewhere. And I don't feel like looking all over the place for them right now. Yep, and this should be enough for the roof, so more than enough actually. All right, so here it is, the full and final look at the new apartments here in Beta Peaks. We got this fine room here. We got a fine room here. They're the same. And then we got the fine rooms upstairs over here on the side. And you know, well, you can't really walk around like this. It's very dangerous and you can get hurt. Trust me, I took a lot of fall damage building this. But I think this looks really cool, honestly. Get a good look at it from all angles. I mean, pretty nice looking apartment building, all things considered, considering I've never built one before. And it looks just as weird as every other build I have here, so I think that's mission accomplished. So, thank you very much for watching. Once again, another Beta Minecraft video, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Peace out.